everybody? Welcome back. We're here for our next set of games here. The next series was Sentinels and Unfinished Business. So let's go ahead and get right on into the draft that they took for this game. I am your color caster / possible play-by-play caster too. We just had a little technical difficulty with one of our casters, so we'll just have to deal with just me for now. So let's go ahead and check out the Sentinels draft here. Looks like their first three bans are to Shen, Kled, and Zillion, and they're picking up Vayne right away. So it looks like they are trying to go for attacking the top laners champ pool there with Shed and Kled. We see they go for Trundle and Karma, whereas we have a Caitlyn and a Morgana with Olaf, Gnar, Syndra. They looks like they banned Nunu, Mordekaiser, and Ornn. So they also kind of countered back with some top bans of their own. We do see Malzahar Cho'Gath and Rise Lucian as secondary bans after their first three picks on each team. I would say that the agency with Galio ult is pretty big. They have a Scion ult, which is also able to get around the map pretty well. And that's just Trundle, those three with an Enchanter. Obviously, they're trying to just breadbasket with Vayne. And then we have more of a big team fight comp as well with the Gnar, the Syndra, Morgana, with Caitlyn sitting behind it all. So with it also an Olaf going Unga Bunga charging in. So we got one more of team fight and another more of an ability to rotate and just play around what appears to be just a hypercarry Vayne. So I don't think there's anything else super great to cover in this here pick band. So I think we can go right on into getting into the game now. Hasagi! All right, and we here on the Rift. Everybody's slapping on down, grabbing their items. Let's see what we have for our beginning of the game. Looks like everyone's just kind of going for some pretty basic stances. No one's looking to invade on either side. Both playing safe. I'd say that blue side probably has a little bit more of an advantage with an invade, but I mean, if they don't invade, it's not a big deal. They do have the advantage of scaling with Scion in Vayne. So a nice, easy early start, and just kind of rolling into the late game moment too. Stevo looking for a little bit of an invade here. He's getting caught out by Aileron Roll and Scattercat. Lands the Q. He does have to flash there. Ooh, Aileron Roll trying to get a Scattercat flash, as it does have Nimbus Cloak, so is able to hit him with the Q, and just like that, a little help with the minions. They do pick up first blood. Beautiful work by Scattercat. Well, it looks like gotta watch out for that Cinder there in the mid lane. Big chunk from the first trade for the Galio. The Prophet will try as hard as to try to safely farm and get what trades he can against Caitlyn's superior range. Karma trying to throw some Qs and get some poke damage in. Level 2 does go to the Prophet and Elston here. Ignite does go down, Flash and Heal does come out from the Caitlyn. punishing her down. Joiner is able to get level 3 here in mid lane. They're gonna talk with Lightning ganking Goiner here. Goiner able to turn around and get electrocute pot back onto Trundle. And HATL is gonna gank Aileron Roll. Aileron Roll is not gonna be able to get away from this. Flash just come out from HATL just to make sure Aileron Roll getting passive off. Almost trading back onto HATL, who's able to get out of there in time. He taunt with a Q full combo from Scattercat there, almost taking Syndra down. Band-Aids, do you need a timestamp, my man?
Let me get into this. Let me get into
Thunder looking to possibly gank here. Caitlyn with no subs on her. Empowered Q and a pillar is all it took. Scattercat also rotating down, looking to try to taunt the Morgana. Their Dark Binding coming out there, almost hitting him back. Unable to fish out the Morgana as well. Another return gank by HATL in the top lane. Aileron Roll getting super low, under 200 HP. HATL is opting to stay, push the lane before he resets. He has a little bit of an advantage in the top lane now, gold-wise, but that advantage is about equal in the bot lane for his side, so. Sentinels already flexing a powerful gold lead here.
So what's that time?
I'm at 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You Gucci?
But I had these Russian.
Alright, are you good though? Yeah, like 5, 31, 32, 33?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, our wonderful play-by-caster is back.
Let's see, this is my first time, so it'll be a little awkward, But I think I can pull this out. I haven't done much research on this team, but I do know Scattercat. I have played against. Okay.
Oh, there's Nar from Theodore trying to take out Aileron Roll. Jumps away. So we do see on the map, on the mini-map, Olaf is doing the dragon right now. Trundle being topside and bot lane being reset right now, it basically gives them the free you get the free dragon right here.
Narma died here. He just backs. He's gonna go back in. Nothing too much happening. Just a couple of fights at the top. Okay, Nar flashes out. I think he's gonna get out of here. Yep.
Just had
Gonna
to
flash
wait
it.
out the time there. Yeah. Nice play by. Oh, Nar. Looks like the goal is starting to even out a little bit here. Ooh. Yeah, that was like an all-in right there.
I think
Ganked by lightning. Now, even though Scion's 0-2 in this lane, he does have Grasp and Soul Furnace. So the longer this game goes, no matter if he loses his lane, he will eventually become just a big, thick boy. Taking on AJCL here, I don't know if that's the right move. He has full Conquer proc now. Galley Walt's coming out. And the big Bushi.
he might be caught here.
Oh my.
It's not enough.
Big Q damage. Well, that will put down the Olaf, but he was able to get the Rift Herald for United, so. Yeah, for sure. Looks like looks like in the mid lane, this Syndra is getting the 2 kills, the slight lead ahead against Scattercat. She needs to really just impact the other team by, even though Scattercat is a counter to Syndra for being Galio, being a good mage counter and quite tasty. It's not going to stop Syndra from blowing the Vayne up, which is really huge here. So massive danger in the mid lane, but it looks like Vayne's trying to just nip it in the bud right now. This Gnar having a slight advantage early in the mid lane will allow him to team fight and roam better. So
Wow, that was actually a really good play by Gnar.
This roam by the bot lane was probably not the best thing in the world. This allows Midnight Heart and Marasa Rose just to, or Marza Rose just to take 3 plates right now. Dragon is coming up to his second dragon.
So I did miss a little bit of the early game. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, it looked like Sentinels were starting off with almost a 2K gold lead at like 5 minutes, but about evened out now. Not
Cinder's
about
caught.
even. Looks like Sentinels might have a little bit of an advantage here. Being able to answer this gank from Olaf is also like huge. That's pretty much a free dragon for Sentinels now. Caitlyn looking real low on mana. They're just trying to get the best of her. CS Esports gets it back. She's completely tossed by the Sentinels bot lane duo. Znar's super aggressively too. Just seems to rotate right into his Znar just constantly. Not afraid to just pop it, use it. Get Aileron roll extremely low. Come in here. Outplay button coming on a Trundle, but it's not enough.
Bye. Scattercat might. He almost got that.
Well, we're really starting to see development for the fact that this Trundle already doesn't die to the Syndra ult, even though he's way weaker than the Syndra right now. The Syndra's 2-1, level 9, where we have Trundle, who's only level 7 at the time. He's able to use the entire ult.
Bay gets binded, but she has cleanse. Oh, it's actually very smart by her.
Yeah, Vayne taking cleanse in this team is huge. The amount the Syndra CC, Caitlyn Trap, Dark Binding, Shadow Elite.
Yeah, they're just gonna take this turn free here.
That might be first brick.
Red team's turn.
Third is first brick at 15 minutes. Good time to get a PC coming out. Gallia too. Scattercat coming in, trying to lend a hand. Just take this time in between all these skirmishes here. Oh, looks like it might be a battle for the scuttle here, with 3-man collapse into the river. Lightning gets ulted in Nard. Scattercat coming in trying to peel a little bit. Olaf does use his ultimate. Vayne just picked off Joiner mid lane. They do not have a mid laner to answer back from this, and Scattercat's holding the fight. Herald for the Sentinels. Also, I'd just like to point out, look at this Scion. It's just splitting like a G. So now Sentinels, they have both side lanes completely controlled after this wave falls, or after this turret falls. This basically allows them to get a hard reset after shoving this last wave, and they can go straight to this dragon pretty much scot-free. The amount of side lane pressure they have on each side of the map. They can just send Scion back top and just do the dragon. Or they can just keep after the dragon too. Ooh, beautiful taunt by Scattercat. Shadow weakest sent the Scattercat back, but Scattercat is not weak to scattered.
Karma deleted by that R.
Yeah, Karma did just kind of disappear off the map, didn't she? got Syndrar'd pretty hard.
Yeah, can't disrespect the Syndra ultimate damage. And it looks like Trundle's just taking the drag for free.
Yeah, the fact that they have to address getting side lane control back. I mean, they got it top side, but they still have Sion just shoving into the bot side, or the top, the bot side into turret for red side, which pretty much allows Trundle to just clear it for free. I mean, they will give up the outer turret top, but I mean, it's a pretty fair trade. It's like Sion just goes ahead and choo-choo trains on out of there.
Yeah, no need to. Oh, Gnar is just gonna dash. Ooh. Oh, okay, gets a good ultimate here. Not enough.
Coming just for insurance policy. Get a little bit of hero.
Just for the assist.
That's right. Gotta get that tag. Looks like they're making for a siege mid here, though. Trying to get Sentinels mid lane turret. Addercat looking to soft and toss. It's dark bound and.
I mean, honestly, red team needs all the gold they can get.
Yeah, they're hurting pretty bad right now. They're down a turret, they're down a dragon, they're down 8 kills, and they are down like 8,000 gold. Or about 6,800 to be exact. But still, it's not looking good. Joiner caught out by Syndra's caught out here by Trundle and everybody. Big flash by their junglers. So again, if you look at the map right now, every single lane is in control for the Sentinels. They have them pinned back now, basically to their base. As long as Sentinels doesn't overextend in any spot and get picked, they should be able to just control this game and dang near end it.
I think what red team needs to do is look for picks if they have any chance of coming back.
Yeah, I agree. They have to. They have to get a pick. I think with the lead that Sentinels has right now, I don't think that red team can even contest the 1v1.
Yeah, Bane is massive. Oh, he might win this year? Yeah. Okay.
Addercat just probably didn't have anything off cooldown to really do anything about the Olaf. Thanks to Well, 5-2 turrets now, about to be 5-3. 8,000 gold lead right now, over 8,000 gold. So you can see those getting a collapse out here. Oh, that's an interesting, can you gnar out the Scion, but he's unstoppable, so I think he casted it just a little too early.
Not looking good for the red team here. I mean, Bane's got her Bork and her Rage Blade. Once she gets that third item, she's gonna be unstoppable.
I agree. He's about to hit her 3-item power spike and it's about to be GG. Oh, Joiner getting completely soft and tossed. Beautiful, instantly cleanses too. Prophet is ready for it. That's over a 10k gold lead right now for Sentinels. Massive advantage in gold, and you can see it in the items. Dragon number 3. I think they can just burn it in time, yeah. Sentinels takes it before they even have time to react to the dragon. They can't get there in time.
It's like they're gonna reset, buy some items. Yep, that's that third item. PD. Scattercat.
Nope. Vayne just takes you on like the 1-2-3 right now. Oh, very close. Not quite enough. The other side of the fight's looking real bad though. Devo down, Goiner down, and Marzaro's down. Looking like a pretty free, uncontested dragon. The Baron. I mean, Olaf is up, but Scattercat's on the backside, ready for it.
Yeah, nothing they can do here.
Scattercat just trying to Olaf down. I mean, he's gone. Baron's still getting burnt right now.
That is a very slow Baron they have.
Slow and steady.
Without that Vayne.
Yeah, but... Galio's ult is up. I would not be surprised to see a final like shove for the end here. Sentinels putting the pressure on that inhibitor trade in mid lane. So they still have Trundle and Scion splitting the side lane here. Trying to spread the red team thin. Big engage by Devo. I don't know if it's at the right time though. His team is rotating down to the bot side of the map right when he went in. A little bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah, Vayne did a good job of negating anything he had.
Right, she's able to kind of slip away from that all in.
They're just gonna take all 3 inhibs here.
3 dragons, 54k gold to 39. I mean, this is a 14,000 gold lead. They have 6 turrets. It's a massive win for the Sentinels here. I don't see how they can't just end this game right now. I mean, they had the better late game team, so the fact that they've already managed to win, you know, right around 25-30 minutes makes sense. They already had a pretty good advantage in the beginning of the game. So.
Yeah. Sentinels team.
Alright. Alright, everybody. We'll watch the stream. We're going to go to game numero 2 here in just a few minutes, and we will be right back. then, right? Yeah? Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Casual Esports Amateur League. Game 2 against Sentinels and what are these guys? United what? Unfinished Business? Is that what that is? Unfinished Business? Okay.
Finished business.
Unfinished Business, that's right. Slipped my mind. First, second series, I should say. First, sit down streaming. So let's just go over these picks and bans real quick. You can see that Unfinished Business, getting rid of that Vayne, getting rid of the Trundle, not opting to grab the Misfortune, and a Senna, and a Lucian. So that'll be interesting. What do you think, Band-Aids?
Yeah, I'm actually. I want to know where. Okay, so it's a mid Lucian and a support Senna. AD Misfortune. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage coming. Unfinished business. I'm not sure if Sentinels will have enough damage for the late game.
Yeah, they have Zyrakan, they have the Ornn, they have Lissandra and Warwick, so they have a decent team fight. United, I'm sorry, Unfinished Business has they have just as good of a team fight, really. Their team fight's more of a catch-out team fight, but I mean, so is Sentinels. These team comps are really actually they're quite similar. The fact that you have like a catch-out kind of skirmishing jungler, and the fact that you got a Warwick ult, then you have like a tanky jungler like Sejuani, but she's also pretty gank heavy and is also got like an ultimate that she throws to stun from far range to catch people out. You have Zyrakan, you have Senna and Misfortune, so you have Zaya's gonna it's gonna be a really good team fight. The fact that Zaya has her ult, so she can dodge pretty much all of their stuff. Culling, Misfortune's ult, Senna ult, all that can be dodged. But if her ult's down, she has to be super, super careful in these fights because Lissandra's gonna have to either ult Misfortune or ult Lucian or ult herself if she's almost dead. So I would give the edge to Unfinished this round. I think they have
Really?
better. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Unfinished Business could like make more mistakes with their comp in a fight and still come out okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go again. Let's find out. I don't know, but it could be very different. I don't know. It depends on if the set gets ahead or the Ornn gets ahead or what happens. Really.
All right. Again with the cleanse on the ADC.
With her ultimate and that cleanse there, super, super safe.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It's like a little bit of a cheesy 5-man top
30
side.
seconds until
Ornn might be. They decided to check with the W there. They could have killed Ornn. But they're looking for Scattercat. He doesn't know.
minions have spawned.
The Scattercat is able to just sneak out of there. Oh, it's going to almost gets jumped on there. Sentinel's looking to get a little saucy on him there. Close but no cigar. I really think the lane though that's gonna be important to which team fight is gonna be more impactful is the top lane. Is it if this set gets ahead, uh, he could pretty much just walk around the orb, eat all the damage, jump onto Warwick, throw him into the bot lane, and just try to beat their butts, or vice versa. I mean, he can pretty much grab, like if Rakan W's on him, he can just grab him and throw him back into Zaya. But if he's behind, it won't be that big of a deal because he won't be doing a bunch of damage. But in a headset that can ignore your entire team and just beat the crap out of you is generally not good.
I'm getting a little cheese there. With the level 2. Fortune had flash.
Appears to be a little mixed on each lane here. Looks like the Sentinels bot lane's pushing in and taking control, and the top laner is, but looks like Goiter working this Lucian, but here comes Lightning. The W, the Fear, he does cleanse it and able to turn the Q around there.
Wow, 2 cleansings in 1 game. I haven't seen that in a while.
Well, looks like it might be the new seal meta to take cleanse on at least one of your players. It's of course just a meme, but it looks like Mana Rose at will get Igniter's gone down. Just first blood for Sentinels. It's always a nice little boost. Uh-oh. HATL almost losing his life there.
It's like Orange trying to freeze the wave.
I'm trying to punish that for trying to walk up. That's just kind of like trying to farm and poke with his W.
Rakan going now. Warren has no mana, but he just doesn't care. He can do whatever he wants.
Probably just go make some more. Yep, I bet she's building up mana crystal. Oh. So he didn't. He just decided to build a Bammy Cinder.
I mean, honestly, it's probably better.
Yeah, Bammy Cinder is probably really the way to go. Now he can control the wave however he wants, really. And plus, Set being on top of him won't be doing Set any good anymore.
Warwick's gonna come and play.
Ooh, Warwick's cruising top. TP. Stevo may be in trouble here.
He gets CC'd for days.
There's another kill, and that is on Lightning too. Warwick is on the board. Whoa, Prophet just moving in on Midnight Heart there. Becoming the aggressor.
Barely
Like
live with that heal.
AJTL's trying to sneak this dragon right now. Oh, but Allison Restif's gonna see it.
Oh, and
Oh, he manages to get it. Ignites down on him, but Q's across there. Good attempt by Alston to try to take that. The Sentinels.
Yeah, almost stolen.
Steve-O playing incredibly aggressive here. I believe Ornn just like has the advantage right now, so I don't think that's the right move. You can see the Vampiric Scepter on set. Looks like he may be going Blade of the Rune King for first item on him. Or possibly the Dustos. Flash coming out from Steve-O there. Looks like Sejuani might start going for this Rift Herald. Our man Warwick's up.
They're gonna check the bush.
Did not a ward. Channels a spear. There's a TP coming in too. It's a big win for Sentinels. Beautiful teleport by Scattercat. Jesus Christ, not only can that man shoutcast like a god, but he's also teleports just at the most beautiful times. Definitely just had lightning caught out there, but perfect timing.
Yeah, now they can take the Rift Herald.
Well, it's 0-4, so it's not looking good for unfinished business.
Yeah, the bot lane is suffering. Zao has a huge CS lead. 76-44.
Yeah, I have to say that it's definitely not in the interest of unfinished business to be even or behind in the early game. I feel like this is like kind of their window to really take advantage.
Zaya face tanks with 14 gold. Force a 3-man spear.
Oh no. Lightning able to just get into that fight and just Scattercat was able to get there too and able to just turn on what was really good engage, what looked to be by unfinished business. They just weren't able to actually take anyone down, and yeah, that's really not what they need. Talk about getting kicked when you're down. Scattercat caught out just trying to hold the wave through and able to claw himself away. Well, Set's got 69
Whoa.
health.
That was a weird
Nice,
interaction.
yes. Payload on roll, just look at the set right now. Jesus.
Oh, here
JCL
comes the
there
Juan.
now. Level 6 against a level 10. I don't think this one is going to work out for HATL, but maybe, maybe not.
He might be able to turn it here. Oh, he just backs out.
That will definitely be Sejuani showing top and the Dragons up. And that's just going to allow the Sentinels to just instantly know to take that. I think that's a huge, huge thing to all junglers. That's always a check you should make. If you're saying, I'm gonna go gank top lane right now, and the dragon's up, ask yourself, can I for sure kill this person? And even if I can for my laner, is it worth conceding the dragon for? Because in this scenario, unfortunately, HATL was not only not able to get the counter gank and take out Ornn there, but was it also just completely gave their position away, allowing for a simple and easy secure for the Sentinels. Now Sentinels are continuing their dragon play, basically keeping the jungler bot lane, opening this Rift Herald up. This is going to be first brick for the Sentinels. Gonna push their gold lead up to a big juicy 7k, and the 7,000 extra gold. That's a couple items there, Band-Aids.
Yeah, and they're actually gonna get another Rift Herald here. A lot down second tier turret.
Yeah, you can tell that Chain Vest and the Tabby are really doing their job for Aileron roll. Set going all in, even getting its Conqueror proc. It doesn't seem to really matter. It doesn't seem to really phase old Ornn there.
Ornn instead of non-stop fighting entire game.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic up there.
But Ornn has been very good at.
It's trying to invade right now. I think that's the right move. Stevo is getting 3-man now. Warwick coming as well. Flashes up to dodge that. It was instantly killed by Prophet and Elston.
You got him while he was farming the wave. Fortunately, there's nothing you could do there. Ornn had a wave in a very good spot. He's just controlling that wave the entire game, allowing the jungler to gank. Great cleanse again by Lucian.
Now an 8,000 gold lead for Sentinels. So they're diving the set here. The Prophet's pretty low. I'm gonna scoot on out of there with Alston.
Scattercat might be in trouble.
Scattercat, beautiful flash from Sejuani ult. Able to turn the fight back around in favor for the Sentinels. Able to pick off Sejuani. Having Sejuani down right now is another free objective for the Sentinels. Warwick's able to take uncontested Rift Herald #2, and we have Ornn. You know, Aileron rolls down there, Jay chilling in the bot lane, just probably making items for himself and stuff, and just split pushing and just being a real like Ornn in their side.
Unfinished Business has no idea Charles is being taken. They have got no ward coverage.
There's a perfect control ward there in the pixel bush. They have Scuttle, so they have river control for that vision as well. They have some vision on the top side tri-bush too, and one right in the intersection of their jungle, which really allows them to just have full clarity of if anybody would be coming. Just beautiful vision, beautiful response time. The minute that Sejuani was dead, Warwick went straight to the Rift Herald, and now they're getting another turret because of it. Actually taking to the fight now.
Ooh, no cleanse for him there.
Oh my goodness.
Warwick with a quadra
kill. Lightning. Somebody calm that man down. Give that Scooby boy a snack. When you ask who's a good boy, you know it's him right now. You know it's Lightning. He's a good boy. Looking for his penta. Almost getting himself a seal penta in his premier game for the season. That would have been nice. But Quadra's that looks good. Oh, so they're kind of trolling Scattercat here. Poor fella. Luckily he has the claw there though. Well, we got 33k to 21k, 2 dragons to 1, 0 to 16. I don't know how much more I could turn this or shake it up to make it seem like it's an interesting and up in the air game, but in Seal, you never know what could happen, and what stays on the rift stays on the rift. It doesn't leave the rift. So pay attention, because anything could happen at any moment, viewers.
I mean, honestly, you're right. Anything could happen.
I mean, it really could.
They could get a pick. Maybe if you pick, I don't know, you could get some of these gold shutdowns from Warwick and maybe Zaya. They're getting collapsed on.
They're just going with a 4-1 split because the mid lane's already open. So just having Ornn able to just body that turret, they have to send at least 2 because they have no other front line. The fact that Unfinished Business, they basically like went with Set Sejuani. So what happens is the minute that like Set dies or Sejuani dies, they have the agency to go around the other frontliner. They can just back to front the fight. Or they're just so far ahead, like we just seen there, that they just eat the entire... Yeah, they just eat the entire like ult. And they're using all the resources just to try to stop a dive where they lost 2 for 1. And they're losing their bot lane inhibitor. Set's trying to be too aggressive and pick them off, but they're playing it right. Flash is coming out. Look at this. Calling onto this aileron roll.
Does not care about that turret.
Just doesn't take damage. This is another turret. Believe it or not, Unfinished Business is on the board now, though, and does have 1 kill for the 21. So, like I said, you probably thought that it could have been over with no kills there, but they showed that they can actually get a gray screen for the enemy team.
There's hope.
(13-0) Warwick. By the way, that's nice. And like I said before, the fact that the Set wasn't able to get ahead early allows the Ornn just to pretty much walk around the map and split whatever side of the map he wants, and just completely just split a side lane the entire time. He's not even needed in the fights. And here's the Baron start. Now, big of this Baron, it's I don't know if unfinished business is in a position to actually stop this Baron push. Like if they get this Baron and start pushing with it, it's probably over. It's another teleport from, I believe, Scattercat coming in to help out Orange with the fight.
They're gonna look for that. They can run right
Oh,
next
man,
by
yeah,
him.
just ran right past him. Aileron roll, open up your eyes.
And then the rest of the team takes the base.
Aileron just peppering away with the lightning there, just taking the inhibs with Baron. Now this Baron push is huge, Band-Aids. I'm sure you've been on the side of one of these Baron pushes before. I have. And when you're down this many levels across your team, you're down a level and a half against the enemy team, and they have Baron buff. You can't leave your base.
Yeah, it's definitely brutal on the other side.
I mean, this is just another free dragon.
They could have pushed for the win, but they decided to get the drag and be a little bit safer.
Yep, looking for a little bit of insurance package, maybe see it as, hey, if we get wiped or something, this way at least when we come back we can just get soul and end the game. Baron buff will be gone.
Doesn't matter there. Warwick jumps in there.
He did too, didn't he? He just went right into that misfortune all. Just didn't care at all. She's shooting Nerf bullets right now. You don't even feel that.
And that's the third inhibitor. Looks like looking to end here.
Like Sentinels might take the first series here against Unfinished Business 2-0. I mean, with all due respect, they have definitely earned it in a show of superior skill in team fight and team comp, but just being able to execute what they're trying to do. This just might not have been the week for Unfinished Business. So, with the chip on their shoulder, they have to come back in their next game and try to prove the league that they're the big boys. But until then, Sentinels flexing hard.
Yeah, 2-0 Sentinels. They're looking very good.
Okay. Well, we are going to head into the next set of games. Band-Aid, are you casting for the next one?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, well, that was it for that series, and we will be back. Band-Aid, thanks for casting and stuff.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Other than that, we will send it to break.